First opened back in 2010. There's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on the show is next.
Leading off tonight for Baltimore, left fielder Craig
sends that one out of play for strike one. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Number 10, Adam Jones.
Adam Jones is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-1 now to Jones. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mark Trumbo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Herrera is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So striding in, Manny Machado. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead. Here's Chris Davis now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Chris.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location.
Now meanwhile this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Jonathan Scope now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. It swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
And he lays off there 1-0. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. It's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now. Before you know it, you trickle in.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Batting second.
At the plate,
fielder,
Jim Diaz. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. One out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trumbo giving chase. He gets there, but he missed it. The throw into second, and he'll reach second now with one away. And he is in there. Now at the plate, Sammy Miranda.
Sammy Miranda.
Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a little blooper to center. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. Long throw to third. And he'll get in there safely. Here's Miguel Sano as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. In now, Joe Mauer. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Here's Byung-ho Park, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball.
And his game of hide and seek ends. Stepping in, Jonathan Scope. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This one's down to third. Sano scoops it up. Throw will be in time to first, and Hughes is looking strong here. 2 away now. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled back. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded to short. Miranda comes up with it. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Now batting, Max Kepler. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Batting 8.
From the belt, the pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
There's one.
Batting 9.
Runners on the move for second. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a looper to left. Beckham into shallow left. No trouble with this one. At the plate, Wellington Castillo, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Craig Gentry. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Under it is Dozier, and there are two away now. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike one.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Jim Diaz. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Jim Diaz.
Too low, 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Sammy Miranda. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Digging in to try it again. Miguel Sano looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Young-Ho Park. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Mark Trumbo.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The third baseman.
1 out now in the Orioles' fourth. And standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Digging in now, Chris Davis. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. Runner at first here with one away in the 2-2 ball game. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. So coming to the plate, Tim Beckham. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Standing in, Max Kepler. He singled his last time up.
For the Twins, right fielder,
and this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first down. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Machado. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in, Jason Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. Now in the box, Wellington Castillo. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Wellington Castillo.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Therefore it is Dozier, and that's the first out. Here's Craig Gentry. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Craig Gentry.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Line towards center field, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Digging in once again, Adam Jones. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The tag by Dozier. He is out at second base. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Herrera moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. Ready for another shot now. Mark Trumbo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder, Odubel.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now the pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Ready once again, Jim Diaz.
24,
No hits in 2 trips to the plate
Diaz.
for him in the ball game. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Gentry comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The shortstop.
First pitch
Sammy
on its way.
Miranda.
Sammy Miranda is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to first. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. And here's Manny Machado now. He doubled earlier and carries
Leading
a 2
off
for 2
Baltimore,
line into this
third
appearance.
baseman,
There's
Manny
a swing and he
Machado.
sends a ball high in the air into left field. Diaz racing back out of here. A solo shot and they add another. Here's Chris Davis now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Digging in and looking. First pitch coming now from Hughes. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Striding in once again, Trey Mancini. A hit in 2 tries so far. Tyler Duffy is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Tim Beckham. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Sano.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ready for another shot now.
7.
Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is off the second base bag. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in once again, Young-Ho Park. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Heading out towards shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. Throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Here's Brian Dozier now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the... Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Wellington Castillo.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Diaz moves over. 1 away. Ready once again, Craig Gentry. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-1 now to Jones. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Settling in now, Mark Trumbo. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Herrera on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
It's time for the...
Ready for another chance? Jason Castro. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Castro.
And it's grounded foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Scope, and he's set down, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Jim Diaz. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gentry is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now, Manny Machado. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Manny Machado.
Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman, number
Here's
19.
Chris Davis now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box, Jonathan Scope. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Kepler has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Sammy Miranda. He'll get things started now in the bottom of Darren O'Day. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Now another 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beckham onto the grass, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. The outs are a premium.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Right side. Scope ranging deep into the hole. The flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So here's Joe Mauer. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Machado is over near the railing as he. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Trey Mancini.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Dozier ranging into shallow right. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. Diaz is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Wellington Castillo. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Mauer has got it, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Byung-Ho Park. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
This is line to left, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jones is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Jason Castro. Zach Britton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Anthony Record will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. swing and a line drive. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Twins, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dylan Bundy. His record is now 1-1. Credit the save to Zach Britton, his first. The loss goes to Philip Hughes. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours.
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
The tag, and he is out. Into the box, Jim Diaz. Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. In now, Sammy Miranda. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it in. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Indians, number 23, left fielder Michael.
Now a swing
Brantley.
and a fly ball. Diaz is after it, and that will end up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. And he's retired here, 1 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Justin Smoke is on deck, and he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Justin Smoke is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First offering on its way. Josh Donaldson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. He got him. Lively fastball that. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Joe Mauer comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one. Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
He'll get it into second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Byung-ho Park, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw into second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Park rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in now, Jason Castro. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And that misses, ball one. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Designated hitter, Lonnie.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him, one gone. Here's Carlos Santana now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hit sharply on the ground. Miranda on the grass. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he takes ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Oh, what a play by Mauer. It's there, and he's out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 24.
Digging in to try it again, Jim Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Reined in. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Sammy Miranda.
Shortstop, Sammy.
Ball hit
Miranda.
high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Hit high, but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here he comes again, 1-2. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in, Tyler Naquin. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Tyler
Naquin. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Striding into the box, Alex Gordon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Sano ranging up the middle. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Left fielder number 23.
So striding forward now, Michael Brantley. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Miguel Sano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Number 7.
Stepping into the box, Joe Mauer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there, and that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Brantley will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Hitter, Byung-Ho Park.
Byung-Ho Park is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Leading off the inning, Francisco Lindor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Francisco Lindor.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Hit hard to short. Miranda comes up with it. throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Up next for Cleveland.
Here's Justin Smoke
First
now.
baseman.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Smoke.
And this is fouled straight back. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 20.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1.
That pitch is out.
That's by him for strike 1. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Popped up. Mauer is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Leading off with
He's
the
in to
Twins.
get things going
Right
here in
fielder,
inning number 5.
Max Kepler.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded to short. Lindor is up with it. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Jason
Now
Castro,
batting.
the catcher, is in.
Catcher.
He's 0 for 1
Jason
thus far.
Castro.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. The next 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in.
Leading
0
off
for
with a
1
try.
for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Lonnie Chisenhall.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and there were 2 down. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the. Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Odubel Herrera.
A changeup over the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another chance. Jim Diaz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And another foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Shortstop, Sammy Miranda.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lindor has got it, and the side is retired. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sano has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Striding in once again, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Michael Brantley is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Dozier gloves it, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and over the Indians' dugout. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Diaz sprinting after it. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. And the run is in to score from second. Digging in to try it again, Justin Smoke trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home now to Smoke. Hard hit ball to second. There is Dozier. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Here's Miguel Sano. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Third baseman.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Lindor is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman.
So here's Joe Mauer. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, if you're the pitcher, you're feeling good. That either says, I got great stuff, or he just doesn't know what he's doing right now. Even the great ones take bad swings, and that was a bad swing.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit slowly back to the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Dan Otero is forced onto the mound.
For the Indians.
Ready once again, Young-Ho Park. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Naquin ranging back to the track. He gets there to make the play. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seat. The windup and the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. On to second goes Donaldson. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Stepping up to the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Now pitching for Minnesota.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. No problem here, one away. Ready now, Carlos Santana. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Donaldson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ballgame. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder
Brandon Geyer will come on to pinch. Now,
number 6, Brandon Geyer.
slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Digging in once again.
Leading off for the Twins, right fielder Max Kepler.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter,
stepping
2,
into the box, Brian Dozier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Jason Castro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. But right there is the second baseman. Into the box now. Alex Gordon.
Tribe, right fielder Alex Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low apparently. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number 1. Here's Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Brantley.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Miranda has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Francisco Lindor.
Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Into the box now, Justin Smoke. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Willie Vizcaíno enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got...
And we'll have to leave it there. Striding into the box, Odubel Herrera. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it. Donaldson. He's got it 1 away. Now to the plate, 24. Jim Diaz. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. On the ground to the right side. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Sammy Miranda. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Lifted in the air to center. Brantley is under it. No trouble with this one. And the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Josh Donaldson. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Grounded back up the middle. Miranda scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hot shot toward third, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the 2nd out. Here's Carlos Santana now. Singled homer run in his last time up. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Castro has it, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Miguel Sano. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Miguel Sano.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. Got 2 strikeouts to go up there and he's swinging the ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
The 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Digging in now, Joe Mauer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor onto the grass, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So stepping in, Young-Ho Park. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Slow roller out to short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Digging in, Jason Kipnis. He was a ground out victim last time up. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 delivery. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Diaz. And he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. Digging in, Brandon Geyer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brandon Geyer.
And he throws the fastball Number 4 will move into the on deck.
Hitting for the Indians, number 4.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses there, 1-2. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. At the plate, Alex Gordon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Buddy Bashir enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Alex Gordon becomes out number 2 this inning. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Digging in and looking for more. Francisco.
The shortstop, Francisco.
Here's the first pitch. Now a line drive into right field. It's a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you.